Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to show you exactly why you clicked on this video, because you want to learn how to store your slugs with the Create mod. It's very simple and very easy. Let me take you through the items that you're going to need first before we go over anything. Now, you're going to need an andesite funnel. I just use andesite funnel. You can use any sort of funnel that you want. Mechanical belts, any sort of seat, chests, item vaults, packagers, shafts, stock links, and stock ticker. Now, in my opinion, these three are the most important that you're going to need. So let me take you through the setup. Yeah, I made it a little bit fancy, but it doesn't really matter. None of this matters. First, what you're going to need is to find some sort of NPC, some sort of mob. It doesn't matter. I don't think it can be something as big as an iron golem, so I get something small, like a parrot, a wolf, a sheep, anything, except like a fish or like a turtle. I used a villager. Easy to get and easy to move, and it doesn't require any sort of maintenance. Just remember, if you have a bad omen effect on you and you have this at your base, this will cause a raid. So be careful. So let me take you to the setup. I am using the create generators for simplicity's sake. So here's how this is looking. These two aren't important, but I'll get to that later. So what you're going to want, have your packager facing towards your item vault. That way it can push and, well, mainly it's pulling from the thing. That's all it does. Because the store, it's so easy. So easy. So easy. So how this works. Put your packager down. Put the stock link down. Get your stock ticker. Right click the stock tick. The stock link. Sorry, I haven't learned all the names fully yet. So right click the stock link with the stock ticker. Put it next to the mob that you have in the seat. The reason why you want to have a seat is so they don't run away or whatever. And boom. Network has been created. Now you can right click whatever mob you have here and you're able to interact with the items that you have in your item vault. Now you can store a buttload, like an absolute buttload. It's very easy. So let's say you don't really want to have all of your slugs, or you just want to have your slugs in a side place. You can make these belts as long as you want and just keep stacking and stacking and moving it from a separate location, just to keep them safe. So let's say I want my Flamingo, on my Sand Angler, and Tornado. Just select them, click send, and now we wait. This is what it looks like, by the way. All the slugs get packaged into a cardboard box, sent down the belt, and pushed up. Gets put in the packager, pushed into the chest, and boom, you got them. Just to show they're, real and I'm not messing with you. And let's say you want to put them back. So much easier. You don't need a stock link. You don't need a packager. You don't need stock ticker. You just need a belt and a funnel. So, get your chest. Put your boys in there. Funnel will, be able... The funnel is what allows them to be pushed out onto the conveyor belt. The conveyor belt will take them all the way to there, and the funnel will do its job again. Instead of, pushing out, it'll take into the item vault. Simple as that. And it updates in real time, too. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The only thing that doesn't happen is if you have, like, a double. Let's go ahead and get, Flaringos, a couple more Flaringos. These will not stack like how other items would on the conveyor belt. Singulars. I'll get to what those are right there in a second, so don't you worry. See, the reason why they stack is because they were taken out of their capsules. And depending on how your setup works, you can speed this up like quite easily. Speeding it up. Like right now, I have them each set to 30, except for that one, because Alright. Boom. Take these out. And for simplicity's sake, I'm gonna just drop them all the way in. Oh, that's the really neat thing. Let's say you mess up and you don't want to wait. Oh no, I dropped it. Oh no. Right click. Super simple, super easy. Oh no. Yep, easy. Then that'll update in real time. Boom. It'll at least keep it, in order. I'm pretty sure in alphabetical order. And in case you have like just an absolute metric buttload, be like, oh yeah, my sand angler. Easy and simple. Easy and simple. And if you wanted to go a step further, you could go and get yourself a smart observer, add the display link and a whole bunch of display boards. Face the observer down, and then come right over to where you've ever placed your, your display boards. Do all that. Right click with the display link. Come way back, and boom, plop it on there, and then you're set. And now this way, if you didn't want to always have to look back, like let's say you're at your shooting range, and you don't really want to keep track of like what all you got in your storage to pick and choose from. Boom, display boards. That updates in real time too. And you can right click it to clear it. It's funny. It's funny. So yeah, as I said, super simple, super easy. Now you're probably wondering why this is glowing, almost like it's enchanted. You don't have to worry about that. That's only because I'm in creative. So yeah, that's pretty much all that you gotta do. And you can make these item vaults huge. Like, check this out. 3 by whatever you really want. Boom. Solid. I'm pretty sure this is how far it'll go, though. Humongous. But this is all very iron heavy. But that just comes with with Create Mod in general. So yeah, that's how you store your slugs. And this can be used for pretty much any type of storage. It's not just slugs. Like, look at this. Any type of anything that you want to store, you can. I just mainly use it for slug storage because, I don't know, I'm meticulous when it comes to anything else. And slugs are just new to me when it comes to being able to store them properly. So if you don't really care about clutter, if you don't care for clutter, this is the setup for you. And you can take out, up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at a time. And it'll all be in one big old package. And there's so much more you can do. So yeah, short, sweet, simple video. And if you ever, and you can dress this up as however you want. I don't even think this guy really needs to be shown fully. If you want to just completely take away this guy's rights from seeing the sun, you totally could. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you learned something new. Yeah, if you have anything that you would like to see further in future videos, please leave a comment down below. And I hope you have a wonderful day.